You know the story of the Russian cosmonaut?
No.
So the Russian cosmonaut, he's the first man ever to go into space, right? The Russians beat the Americans. So he goes up in this big spaceship, but the only habitable part of it is actually pretty small. So this guy's in there, and he looks out through this little portal window, and he sees the curvature of the Earth for the very first time. I mean, he's the first man ever to look at the planet he's from. And he's lost in this moment. And then all of a sudden, this strange ticking begins. And he asks himself, what is that? Where does it come from? And after a couple of minutes, why doesn't it stop? You can hear that it comes somewhere out of the dashboard, right? So he rips out the control panel. He takes his tools. He tries everything to find the source of this sound. But he cannot find it. And he cannot stop it. This terrible noise keeps going on and on. A few hours into this, starts to feel like torture. Days go by with that sound going on. And in one moment, the cosmonaut realizes that this little ticking will break him. He'll lose his mind. He'll go crazy. Because what's he gonna do? He's up there alone in space, locked in a space closet, and he's got 25 more days left to go, imprisoned with this terrible noise. So the cosmonaut decides that the only way to save his sanity is to fall in love with that sound. And so he closes his eyes and he goes down into his imagination. And when he opens them again, he doesn't hear any ticking anymore. He hears music. And he spends the remainder of his time navigating through space in total bliss and peace.